Welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned into the Lowdown. I'm James John. Now, my next guest, I love. I'm so excited that he is back. Chef Amadeus is here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chef Amadeus, I gotta tell you, you are one of the most requested guests on my show ever.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not talking about viewers. I'm talking about the other hosts of this show who lined up the last time you were here and were ready like wolves. Because the food you cook is absolutely delicious. You know I'm your biggest fan.
Yes.
Love you for being here. And I'm going to tell you what makes you so special, Chef Amadeus. When you cook for the person. You have their well-being in mind. You will ask me, James, you have any medical things I need to be worried about? And I told you I was a diabetic.
Right.
So the last time you made me some delicious chicken, smothered chicken, but you didn't use any flour, you didn't use any gravy. You made a black bean sauce to go over it, and it was delicious.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
And that's the thing about, when you're dealing with a chef, when you have a chef,
yes,
a personal chef, that's what it is, personal. Tell me what you want, not what I want.
I love it.
This is for you. So,
gotcha.
Like I cook a lot of shellfish. I'm allergic to shellfish.
Really?
Yeah, but I cook for my clients a lot of shellfish, and they're just surprised at how well it tastes, even though I don't know what it tastes like.
Gotcha. So next time you'll make me some shellfish.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love it.
Yeah. Well, I make you some shellfish.
Gotcha. So last time you were here, you made me a smothered chicken. Okay,
Right.
This time we're doing a little Thanksgiving theme. So
Yes.
Chef, tell us what you're gonna make for us today.
So today we're gonna make turkey meatballs with a cranberry sauce.
Okay, well, that's
From
a little
scratch.
different.
From
Okay,
scratch.
from scratch.
And the thing that's great about this is we're gonna use fresh cranberries.
Fresh cranberries, okay.
It's fresh cranberries. And the thing that's special about this is the sweetness. Instead of using sugar, we're gonna use grapes.
Oh, okay, fresh grapes, cut in half, okay.
Fresh grapes. And then we're also gonna use some agave.
Oh, all right.
A little syrup, a little sauce.
So yeah, so we're gonna use the agave, and what's gonna happen is
It's a natural sweetener.
it's a natural sweetener, and then most things that's being cooked, we need some acid. So
Okay.
we have some red wine vinegar.
All right, red wine vinegar.
That smells good.
That smells good already, Chef.
Yeah, and then, like I said, these are all natural flavors, and as you can listen, it's like snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, the cranberries are heating up and they're steaming the pop. And that's what's gonna add the extra flavor in there. And then also we're gonna add in, my favorite thing is mint.
Fresh mint, okay.
Fresh mint.
Look at that. Now, you can already smell those flavors starting to marry one another. You see the cranberries already breaking down. It smells delicious. People, if you are me, you are home right now licking your screen.
Scratch your sniff.
Right?
And so then, once these will start popping and everything, we gotta season it. We gotta add some seasoning to this.
Always.
Now,
Now, it wouldn't be complete
wouldn't get complete.
unless we added what?
The Southern Passion flavors. So I'm gonna add the Chino 5 in here.
Okay.
And this one, both of these you can find on my website at chefamadeus.net.
There you go.
So this is a cinnamon flavored one, and a lot of folks will get this for their cranberries, their sweet potato pies, hot chocolate.
Okay.
Anything that's sweet. I also use when I do my Chinese cooking as well. And then we're gonna add a little heat to it, which is the little bump. So now you add the little bump just depending on how much of a spice you want.
Okay.
I like a lot of spice.
Now, what
on
kind
mine.
of seasoning can we expect in this one?
So this one has black, white, and red pepper, regular thyme, basil, onion, and garlic.
Okay.
So it's one of these things that we actually compared it with the average blend.
Okay.
And what happens is when people use the little bump, it saves them money because when people have all those ingredients separately,
yeah,
you don't use them as much.
That's right.
But when you have it here, everything's already measured for you. There's no salt in that, so you can add in all the salt that you want.
So wait a minute, wait. You mean you cooking and it has a flavor of salt, what we want, but there's no salt in it?
There's no salt in this. This is all
No,
about
chef,
flavor.
you're not a chef. You're a wizard. You went to Hogwarts and learned to cook.
Well, the thing about it is, if you're using fresh ingredients,
yes,
that flavor, all you need to do is put something there that's going to enhance the flavor, not mask the flavor. And when you add a lot of salt, and what people don't realize with the sodium is, not only are you adding salt, but then if you use anything that's been processed,
yes,
it's sodium in there as well.
Gotcha.
So if you want to eat better, I'm not going to say healthier, just better, cook everything yourself.
That's right.
Because nothing is processed. Like my favorite thing to eat during the wintertime is chicken pot pies.
Really?
So if you make one from scratch, I don't care if you use butter. It's still healthier than going to the fast food restaurant and getting it, or one from the freezer.
Because it's going to be processed.
Everything's
That's
processed,
right.
and the sodium in there is going to be through the roof.
So what Chef is saying, people, when you cook from scratch, when you cook at home, although you're going to be using some fatty things, you're going to get some good fat in there.
Yes.
It's going to be a little bit more healthy because you're not using any processed food. You're making things fresh.
A lot of processed stuff out there. So even with salad dressing, I always tell people, I love to teach you how to make salad dressing.
Gotcha.
Because it's only 2 ingredients.
Yeah.
So the secret to salad dressing really is just oil and vinegar.
Gotcha.
And you could do it, and once you get the balance of the oil and vinegar,
That's right.
add any flavor you want to it. You could do smoked cherries in it. You could do strawberry. You can do.
Look at that.
And then just change the vinegar in it, and you got so much flavor in there.
Chef, you make me almost want to actually eat a salad.
You're getting hot flashes.
Now, Chef, let me ask you. Now, normally if someone was putting all these fresh ingredients together and they're making this dish, how long would they have to let it cook down?
This would take probably about 10, 15 minutes, just depending on how big of a batch you're making. And what you want to have happen is all the juices from the grapes, the agave and the vinegar and everything, it will start to marry down together and reduce down. And then what you want to do is just get, so the turkey meatballs that I have, like I was on the last show, I talked about one of my favorite blends is making sofrito.
Yes.
So I have sofrito in any Latin person has a jar of sofrito in their refrigerator.
Oh, I keep some in the purse.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's literally ground turkey.
Yes.
And the thing about ground turkey is this: it naturally has 7% sodium in it.
Already has.
Just already.
Gotcha.
So once you do that, put it in there, let it simmer, and here you have the turkey meatballs.
Now, Chef, you know I'm not shy, and I'm dying to try this. So I'm gonna come on, Kermit, reach right in here.
You want me to eat my people?
Yes,
Eat your
cannibal.
Eat your peoples.
Oh no.
People.
Eat your peoples.
People. Oh my people.
God. My people taste good.
People. The grape, the agave, the cranberries that are fresh, people. And you taste that hint of mint in there too. It's at the back of your throat. This is.
But it's cranberry, so you want to try the cranberry, taste the cranberry, but everything else gives us a holiday kiss.
There you go, under the mistletoe. Thank you so much for bringing this to us, man. Can you guys stick around to help me do some viral videos?
Yes, I can.
let's do it.
Yes,
Guys, don't go anywhere. Sit your behind down. We'll be right back on the Lowdown, but these won't be here when you get back here. I'm about to eat them all. I love you.
You know my
No, get up. We got one more thing to do. Oh, Lord have mercy, I wish.
I wish.
All right, YouTube, we got to say goodbye, but don't forget before you go to like, subscribe, and comment below. If you want to see the full show, just go to Xfinity Comcast, channel 1623. Look at that. Now, you can already smell those flavors starting to marry one another. You see the cranberries already breaking down. It smells delicious. People, if you are me, you at home right now licking your screen.
Scratch your sniff.
Right?
And so then, once these will start popping and everything, we got to season it. Got to add some seasoning.